The Uganda AIDS Commission has held this year's National HIV/AIDS Symposium on the theme, My Responsibility Towards Ending AIDS by 2030. It is here that the annual Joint AIDS Review Report for 2023 was presented, showing overall decline in HIV incidence and prevalence among adults aged 15 to 49 years. The report shows that young women and girls are still accounting for highest number of HIV new infections at 52,000.
We want these new HIV infections to reduce to 10,000 per year. But we see that they are still in the 50,000 series. And yet we have just 2 years to the end of the period that we had targeted. So the new HIV infections are not reducing. They are stubbornly remaining high. And of course the worry is that the young people, the age group, that we would want to protect are the ones who are contributing most to these new HIV infections.
So post-COVID, the reduction is very slow. I think that's where the question is. From 38,000, we jumped to 53,000, and then we're at 52,000. The reduction is very small. And like the report says, in the age group between age group of 15 to 25 to 24 years, that's where most new infections are. 36% of the new infections are coming from a population, the adolescents and the young people.
Stakeholders are now calling for targeted interventions that can protect women and girls from acquiring HIV.
Young girls do not have enough female-centered tools. In this, I mean, we need to look at tools that a woman can use secretly by herself, right? When you're protecting yourself, you shouldn't base it on whether your partner is faithful, whether your partner has used a condom. You as a woman, you should be able to have that power, right? So those tools are very few. However, we have had a few that have come on the market. We've talked about the Depivirine vaginal ring. We've talked about the Kabele injection. They've mentioned it. Our government has mentioned how it is one of the programs that they are planning to roll out. We have oral PrEP that has been in the country for close to 7 years now, right? However, the government has not told us why we don't have that injection yet.
The report also shows that there is persistent mother-to-child HIV transmission fueled by stigma and lack of disclosure. Inadequate financing for HIV response and tracking remains one of the major challenges that affect efforts in HIV prevention. Adia Nakote, UBC.